In a world where dice determine your fate and the only thing holding you back is your imagination, embark on a journey of adventure, perils, mayhem, and treasure. Unlock the hero within and welcome to Roll for Turaco!
Welcome back to Roll for Turaco. This is Frank, and today I'm going to be doing some drawing. Not that long ago, I did a little sketch of myself as a game master, and I had posted that up at my local library. They had a little section where uh, I think it was Poetry Month and Creativity Appreciation Month, and you could draw yourself at the library doing something. I drew myself as a game master, and I took a picture of the sketch before I left it there. Uh, so I'm redrawing that on the computer, and I'm also drawing Captain Goggles and Masked Woman because I might use those illustrations uh, for the game that I'm working on, or just something to have in my portfolio. You can see that now. I sketched this about a month ago. I like how it came out, and I thought, why not make this my GM portrait? So this will be up on my Instagram. I might even color it, but I thought this would be good to show on the channel and just a little bit of what's going on there. This is where I usually run games at my library, and sometimes there's things in the back like books, and there's a banner for the speech club that I'm a part of. So I added all that in there, plus my information for the channel and for the Instagram. While at the library, I was doing a little rough sketch of Captain Goggles, just doing the basics. I wasn't really being very detailed with it, uh, but I took that picture, took it home, and on my computer, that's where I fleshed it out a bit. And to be honest, I didn't really like how it came out. I thought he didn't look very heroic, so I redrew it. I used the first illustration as my base and I drew over it, and I think it actually looks a lot better. Captain Goggles does look a little bit more heroic, he's a little bit more thinned down. He looks like he's ready for battle. He doesn't look like he's ready for a few donuts. Not that there's anything wrong with donuts, I like donuts, but I wanted Captain Goggles to be more heroic. I made some minor changes. For one, I had a little grenade. It's gonna be like a sonic grenade in his hand, and I changed it to the other hand because I thought that looked better. Him holding the grenade in that hand, it looks like he's kind of just like showing it off. Like, look what I have. Don't mess with me. And I did change the brushes that I was using. Usually, there is a certain type of digital brush that I like to use, and it's worked very well for me. When I did the other illustration, I changed it up to something that has a little bit more texture. I didn't really like how that looked, so I just went back to the original brushes. One of the things that I try to improve on is how I draw my characters. Sometimes I end up drawing most of my characters facing forward, and there's not really that much depth. There's not really that much perspective in those drawings. I do use the excuse that there it's meant to be like that for what I'm usually drawing it for, but I know that I'm not going to improve, or I'm going to stop improving if I don't challenge myself every once in a while. So I did use a reference pose for this illustration of Masked Woman. I do like how it came out, and as I was drawing her antennas, uh, I did notice that I drew one a little bit thinner, so I did change that a little bit. I used the copy tool. I really like how it came out. So let me know what you think of these illustrations and this mini animation. What did you think of my art? Let me know in the comments below if there's something you want to see me draw, something RPG related, or just something from my world that I'm creating for this game. leave a comment. If there's a type of video you want to see in the future, let me know. Just leave a comment. If you like the video, give it a like. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Share the video if you think that it'll make someone's day. It'll make my day. But if you think it'll help someone, if someone wants to see it, share out any videos on this channel. And so that's one way to support this channel. Another way, if you want to support monetarily, and this is not required, but if you want to, there is a tip jar. I have a PayPal tip jar, and that's in the description below. So if you just want to drop a few bucks, I can buy a coffee, or maybe I can buy a new set of dice. Anything helps, but it's not mandatory. If you want to receive something in return, I do have a Gumroad where you can get some digital comics, and I have other stuff that I'll be putting up there fairly soon. And I do have something that I'm working on, some paper miniatures. I have been showing some of them on here, but I'm going to start putting them in my Gumroad. So, keep an eye for that. So those are just some ways that you can help support this channel. But if you're not able to, that's fine. Your like and subscribe and comments do help a lot. This has been Frank Salazar for Salazar Art Nation. Wrong channel. This has been Frank Salazar for Roll for Turaco, and we'll see you next time.
Don't forget to roll for Turaco. Subscribe.